Hello children, welcome to Maths class. Hope you are eagerly waiting to see the answers of periodic assessment 1 and today we are going to discuss all the answers for that questions. So I will be doing little fast and hope you will follow me. Are you ready children? Okay, now the first question is the sum of 1 plus 3 plus 5, all these are odd numbers and they are all consecutive odd numbers. I have not left anything in between them. So as per that property, what is the formula for finding the sum of all odd natural numbers? Yes, it is n squared. How many numbers are there? Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it is 10 squared and that's exactly 100. The next question is find the square root of 1089. I prefer long division method. You can go in by prime factorization method or long division method. Okay, this will be very simple. See, I have to first club them into two digits. We have 3 3s are 9. The remainder is 1. And I have to bring both these two digits together. I get 189. Now I have to multiply this 3 with 2. I get 6. Along with the 6, I have to place a number so that I will get unit digit 9. So 3 3s are 9 and 7 7s are 49. If I place 7 here, it will be bigger than 189. So I choose 3 to be here. And if I multiply with 3 again, I get 3 3s are 9, 6 3s are 18. So I get the same number and the remainder is 0. So what is the square root of 1089? I placed 3 here, so I should not forget to place right 3 also here also. So the square root of 1089 is 33. Now next question is the Pythagorean triplet whose smallest number is. What is the format of writing Pythagorean triplet? We have the general form like 2m, m squared minus 1 and m squared plus 1. Hope you remember this. You can refer your book m squared plus 1. Here it's the smallest number. And I have already told you, as per this property, this 2m will be the smaller number because m squared itself will be a bigger number. So 2m is the smallest number. So I compare 2m is equal to 8. They have given smallest number to be 8. So from this I get m is equal to 8 by 2 because 2 get transposed to this side and we get 8 by 2 and ultimately 1 2 is to 4 2 is 8. What is the value of m now? It is 4. Now I have to find m squared minus 1. If m is 4, what is m squared? 16. What is 16 minus 1? 15. Then I have m squared plus 1. M squared is 16. 16 plus 1? 17. So along with this 8, I should have 15 and 17 to form the Pythagorean triplet. Is it clear? Okay. Now next, fourth question. A bag has 4 red balls and 4 green balls. What is the probability of getting a red ball randomly? A bag has only red balls and green balls. So totally how many balls they have? Total number of balls is 8. Among that I have to find the probability of getting only red balls. By the definition of probability, we know probability of an event is equal to number of favorable outcomes by total outcomes. Total outcomes are 8 balls. I can take only 8 balls from that ball, from that bag. Can I take 10 or 11 balls from that bag? It's impossible. The total outcomes is only 8. And out of that, how many red balls are there? How many possibilities of getting red balls? Even if I take all the 8 balls out, I can have favorable outcomes to be 4. Isn't it? So 4 by 8. Again, if I cancel, 2 2s are 4, 4 2s are 8. Again, I can cancel 1 2 is 2, 2 2s are 4. Or directly you can cancel in 4 table and you can say it is 1 by 2. Then which of the following is the probability of sure event? Sure event probability is always 1. Impossible event means it is 0. Okay, next question is, sixth question is root 36. What is root 36? 6. What is root 49? 7. What is root 1? 1. This is in one bracket. Now next, divided by, what is root 4? 2. 36. 6. Because 6 6 are 36. Again 16 here. 16 means 4 4s are 16. If I find the square root of 16, it is 4. Now simplify this. 6 plus 7. 13. 13 minus 1, 12. Divided by, add all these 2 plus 6, 8. 8 plus 4, 12. So what is 12 divided by 12? 1. Very simple questions. But then you have not spent much time in doing it. You are just skipping over by looking at the question and answer. It's not good habit, my dear children. Try to read the question and understand and do it. Okay, next, 7th question. Which of the following is represented by the heights of a rectangles? Rectangles in a graph. Actually, this question is in the graph. In graph, we used to have bars like this. This is rectangular bars, isn't it? They are asking us, what do this height represent? The height depends upon how many students or how many patients are being admitted. Isn't it? If this data is about number of patients on particular day in particular cities. Maybe this may represent Perambalur and this may represent Chennai. And what does this height represent now? This Chennai has more number of patients. Number of itself means frequency, isn't it? How many cases are registered? So the answer is frequency. If the height is represented by frequency, I can ask you one more question in the same topic. What do this width represent? This represents the city or how much distance. If it is about some data like distance and time graph, it may represent distance, isn't it? So it depends upon the graph to decide whether it is frequency or range or mean, median, everything. You have to analyze the data and give the answer. Okay. Now next question here. If 5278 is squared, then what will be at units place? We all know that on the basis of the unit digit we can decide. What is 8 squared? We get 64, isn't it? What is the unit digit in 64? 4. The same will be the unit digit for 5278 square also. Okay, so the answer is 4. Next question. How many natural numbers lie between 9 raised to the power? Actually, we couldn't type square in Google form, so I used this raised to the symbol. Okay, so it means 9 squared and 10 squared. How many natural numbers? What is the formula for that? If it is, this is n and I can say this is n plus 1. How many natural numbers lie between n squared and n plus 1 squared? This is another property that we discussed. It is 2n. How many? 2n. So 2 into n is 9 here. Here n is 9. So 2 into 9, 18. 18 natural numbers lie between. Based on the same thing, you may get one more question also. What is the difference between 9 squared and 10 squared? I am not asking how many numbers are there between them. I am asking the difference between these two numbers. There you will use the formula 2n plus 1. So be careful. Read the question more than once and decide which has been asked. Either 2n or 2n plus 1. Is it clear, my dear children? Now the next question is, which of the following can be the square of a natural number n? Here I am showing you all the 4 options. I have to deal with all these 4. Many of you made mistake in this. It's very simple. Sum of the squares of first natural numbers. What is meant by sum of? Sum means I have to add. Squares of. Square means it is something raised to the power 2. To which I am raising the power? First n natural numbers. It means 1 squared, 2 squared, plus 3 squared, plus 4 squared, plus 5 squared. It keeps on going. Okay, up to plus n squared. Did we discuss anything regarding the square of sum of square of natural numbers in square chapter? No, children, we have not discussed. Sum of the first n natural numbers. Without squaring, I am adding simply like this. 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5 plus etc. up to n. Even this we have not discussed. Sum of first n minus 1 natural number. It means here leaving out this n and we will add only up to n minus 1, the previous number. Is it clear? Now sum of first n odd natural numbers. Sum of odd natural numbers. Odd means 1, 3, 5, 7. Isn't it? Natural numbers, because we are not starting with whole numbers 0, 1, 3, 5, 7, etc. So we know this formula is n squared. Do you remember the property? So the answer is sum of first n odd natural numbers. Next question is the value of 46 squared minus 45 squared. See here, instead of asking the difference between square of in words, I have asked you this way. It is similar to the question that we discussed above with the formula like 2n or 2n plus 1. Do you remember? If they ask you the difference, you have to go in for 2n plus 1. Here what is n? Again here children will make the mistake like n to be 46. This is n plus 1, my dear children, not n. This is n. If this is going to be n, 45 plus 1 is 46. So this is n plus 1. Compare this and tell me what is the value of n? 45. So what is 2n? 45 into 2? 90. 90 plus 1? 91. Is it clear, my dear children? If they ask you to find the difference between the square of two consecutive numbers, the formula is 2n plus 1. No need to have the formula as such in your mind. Just think logically and try to have it. Okay. So you have to practice more. And next question is, if a number of n digit is a perfect square, if a number of n digits, we don't know how many digits are there in a number. Okay. And n is an even number. It's an even number. It means that number has even number of digits. Then which of the following is the number of digits of its square root? I have to find how many digits will be there in its square root. For example, let me take 16 as a square number, perfect square number. Of course, this is a perfect square number. How many digits it has? 2 digits it has. I will write only D. 2 digits it has. If I write only D also, you will get confused. Let it be 2 digits. Okay. What is the square root of 16? 4. So how many digit 4 has? Only 1 digit it has. Okay. Now I write 144. It's a perfect square number. It has how many digits? 3 digits. And what is the square root of 144? 12. It has how many digits? 2 digits. See here, they are telling us we have a perfect square number and it has even number of digits. 16 has even number of digits. I am not saying that it is an even number. It has even number of digits. How many digits it has? 2 digits. This 2 is even number. How many digits are there in this 144? 3 digits. And this is odd number. I say 144 has odd number of digits. 3 is an odd number, no. So we say odd number of digits. Is it clear? If I take a number with even number of digits, see 2, then it should be a 1069. It also has even number of digits. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 is an even number. So it has even number of digits. In its square root, we will have surely only 2 digit. That's the property we discussed. Isn't it? If there are 4, it has 2. That is 4 by 2. Isn't it? In general, I can say it is n by 2. N is an even number. So I have to find half of that to find the number of digits in the square root. Is it clear, my dear children? So revise this property again and again. If you have any clarification, feel free to call me and discuss about this. Okay, I can explain you more clearly again in one more video if you feel that it is not clear to you. Now next question is, we have to find that Bob wants to construct a histogram. Meal options, Bob's Burgers shop. Okay, how many meals could belong in the interval $10.99 and $13.99? 10.99 means it's approximately equal to 11. So it should be about 10. So from where I have to start counting here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Only 8. I should not go for 14. Okay, so the answer is 8 because 13.99. So let us continue in next video, my dear children. Thank you.